Welcome to the Nerd.get podcast. From video games to movies, we're your one-stop shop for all things nerd. Now buckle up, sit back, and join your host, Vikas and Kaushal Patel, on this nerd-tastic ride.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 94 of the Nerd.get podcast.
94.
Hope everyone's having a good day, good week, staying cool. Man, it'd be hot out there. It'd be really hot.
I was talking to my friend with, he lives in Virginia. He said, man, it's like 88, nice cool 88 degrees out here. But what the hell?
Yeah, I got friends on the West Coast, and they're like, yeah, it's like 70s. I'm like, okay, well, it's not here.
No.
I haven't taken a cold shower, a hot shower all week.
I think he mentioned that like Virginia was like a lot like here in terms of weather, and I'm like, lately I've been like, no, it's not at all.
Yeah, it definitely is not, because it is hot as shit.
Yeah.
What was the I think the heat index the other day was like 110 or something insane.
Yeah.
And then like I was going somewhere 2 or 3 days ago, and I looked at my dash and it said, 106 degrees. And I was like, there's no way, that's not right. And I looked away and looked back, and then it went up to 108 degrees. And I was like, holy shit. And yeah, I was like, man, what the hell? And then so after I parked, I looked it up, and yeah, it was wrong. It wasn't 108. It was 110 degrees outside. So,
That's crazy because it's usually hotter in the car.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was surprised. So,
Insane.
But yeah, I did want to talk about something before I get into the restaurant and everything.
Yeah.
I was shopping last night, and I came across because they have the different flavors for Pringles, right?
Yeah.
Well, Walmart had a display of Pringles. And there were flavors from the wing sauces from the show Hot Ones on YouTube.
Oh.
And, where they interview the celebrity while eating hot wings.
Yeah.
So they had so I guess Pringles and Hot Ones teamed up. And so they had like two. They have three, but the one I saw was Los Calientes, Rojo and Verde. And those were the two they had at the Walmart that I was at. So I got the Rojo, and holy fucking shit, is that spicy? I was like, so I got it. I after I went shopping, I came home, and I was getting dinner ready, but I'm a fat ass, so I was eating the chips. Like I had eaten dinner. And then I was like cleaning up, and I was like, I want to try these chips. So I opened them, and I was having like maybe like one chip every like 5 or 10 minutes or so while I was cleaning up. I was like, oh yeah, these are pretty good. I'm just gonna snack on them while I'm watching some Star Wars Rebels. So I brought them back to my room, and I started eating them. But then I started eating them at stacks at a time. I probably ate like 8 because I grabbed so I had like 2 or 3 in the kitchen, and then I ate like another 2 stacks of 3. So like about 9 chips. And so all the spice, the heat hadn't hit me yet, and I had a Coke. Like I bought one of those Cokes in the glass bottle. I really I just really like the taste of them. So I took a sip of it, and as soon as I took the sip, all the heat hit my mouth, and the Coke just amplified it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. And then I was drinking I had some cold ass water, and I wasn't doing shit. So I was like, all right, I got to go to the kitchen to get some milk or something. So I didn't even pause the show. I got up from my desk, went to the kitchen. And I got a glass, started pouring some glass of milk, drank like 2 or 3 cups. Nothing, just still burning. And I was like, man, I need some fucking Jaggery. So I go to the pantry, and my mouth was I was in so much pain. I couldn't concentrate on finding the Jaggery. I was like, I don't know where the fuck it is.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh shit! So I went and poured another glass of milk, and I just drank it and like held the milk in my mouth while I looked for the Jaggery, and I finally found it. And I just started shoveling Jaggery and milk into my mouth, and It was probably unbearable for about 10 minutes. And then it was still burning for like another 20 or 30 minutes after that.
Huh.
It was insane. And then I made sure I washed my hands very thoroughly before touching anything. I washed them for like probably a good like 2 or 3 minutes under hot water and a bunch of soap. And like I went and rubbed my eyes probably like a little bit later, and it didn't like burn a lot, but you could tell that there's some remnants of something very spicy on my fingers. It was insane. And I kept fucking eating it today like an idiot. I was like, oh, I'll just have one. Even one is insanely spicy.
Yeah.
I was like, this is supposed to be one of the ones on like the lower end of the scale for their wings. I can't imagine what the other ones are. But man, they're good. But yeah, so if you're gonna get them, just warning, they live up to their name. They are hot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have to make sure I tell my parents, be like, hey, make sure you those are spicy as shit. So make sure you don't eat a bunch at a time like I did. Oh man. But yeah, I was surprised. I didn't know they did that. It was a total like, because I watch that show like every week, or all the time. So I was totally surprised that they even did that.
Yeah.
I must have missed it when they like promoted it or something on the show. I don't know. But man,
maybe they haven't put it out yet.
Yeah, maybe. Those some spicy Pringles. Oh man,
I haven't bought Pringles in a long time.
Yeah, I hadn't either, and I was like, oh, let me try these. And then I was in pain for about 30 minutes.
I always get from Dollar General because they're the cheapest.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because
my friend were to. No, go ahead.
Even Walmart's pretty like expensive for Pringles, but what were you saying?
Yeah. I was saying my friend wanted to talk on the phone, and I was like, yeah, and like I was about to call him right before all that heat had hit my mouth, and I was like, yeah, I didn't need a bit. I can't even talk, so like I had to wait like 30 minutes while my mouth cooled off, so I could actually talk to him. Oh man, it was so spicy. But yeah, how's your week been? Do you have any?
Pretty good, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I guess it's Tuesday. We haven't seen each other since Tuesday.
Yeah. No, we saw each other on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did. For some reason, the second half of the week it doesn't exist in my mind for some reason. I think because I had so much going on during the day, those last few days, that I'm just like it all just mushed together.
Well, because we went and saw Thor on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday we went and saw
Top Gun.
We went Top Gun for the last time in IMAX.
Yeah.
Unless they bring it back, but
it's totally worth it though.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Speaking of which, our last experience was interesting because they forgot to put it on. They started playing Minions instead of Top Gun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
and we even looked at each other like we were like sitting there, and there weren't that many trailers. There's only like 3, and then the Universal thing comes up. We look at each other. We're like, what's happening? Because I guess they're playing Minions during the day in IMAX. And then the Minions showed up, and we're like, ah, shit. And then you were one of the people who went up and told them, but like the whole theater went outside, and be like, hey man,
yeah,
they're not playing Top Gun.
Every person was. It was just a guy. It was like all the guys came and showed up.
Yeah, yeah. So, Vika said that I saw like the first 10 minutes of Minions.
Yeah.
I didn't see any Minions in that first 10 minutes. It was just about the villains. So.
Yeah.
But that was interesting.
I caught the last end a bit of it.
Yeah. But right before that, we did our weekly restaurant outing.
Yes.
Which is Sergio's Italian Bistro in Norman, Oklahoma. And we came across this one. thanks to Okie Dokie Foodie, she promoted it on her page to help them out and brought them in business and helped them stay afloat during the pandemic. So shout out to her. Man, we loved the food. It was really, really good. It was really good Italian. It's Italian. It's Italian bistro. It's man, this is so good. We got. I think we got a pretty good spread of food.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like our first time there, so we tried a little bit of everything. We got the garlic cheese bread as one of the appetizers, and man, that bread was soft.
Yes.
It was soft and delicious. It was oh man. I have dreams about that. I love cheese bread, and I have dreams about that. I've been having dreams about that cheese bread since we ate it. It was very good. I tried to make I made some cheese bread at home, and it wasn't as good. It was nowhere close. Like to try and help it satisfy that craving without driving all the way down there. Yeah, it didn't work.
No.
It did nothing. What else? We had the stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah, stuffed mushrooms.
Those were pretty good.
I had the cheese, garlic, cheese, spinach, and chicken lasagna.
I was thinking enchilada in my head too. Yeah, that was good too. And the way they served it, I mean, we got pictures on our Instagram if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, you saw it and you're like, this is going to be a good fucking lasagna.
Yeah.
When it came out and the way they served it, it looked really good. And then I got the spaghetti with meatballs and spicy marinara. Those meatballs were fire.
Yeah, those meatballs were really good. That marinara sauce is really, really good too that they had.
Yeah, I like that a lot too.
The spicy marinara. I mean, the lasagna sauce was pretty good too, but man, that meatball with that spicy marinara was so good.
It was and we were talking about it there. We didn't think we'd find a better meatball than at the Heat Pizzeria, which is now closed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But this one, man, this one was good. Felt like it was better than that one.
I don't know what happened because the first time we went to Heat, it was really good, but the second time it was, I think I realized why it didn't taste as good to me.
Oh yeah,
I think it's because I was sick.
Sense. Yeah, you're getting sick. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe that's why.
That.
Yeah, maybe that's why. But I mean, it was still. I mean, the ones that here Sergio's were. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That spaghetti and meatballs was so good. And then we also got a margarita pizza, which was also really good. Again, the crust and the bread, like the oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was fantastic.
Then we had desserts. I had the cannoli.
Yeah, we had the cannoli. We thought that the cannoli was good, but we thought Jet's was better, right?
Yeah, Jet's cannoli was better.
Yeah.
The pastry part was better.
Yeah, the pastry part, yeah. Still a good cannoli though. If you're craving some cannoli, it will definitely satisfy your cannoli cravings.
Well, they have. You can try the other ones and see if you like any of those because we haven't tried them yet. So.
We also got the tiramisu, which was excellent.
I feel like probably the best thing on the menu probably would have been the chocolate, the triple chocolate.
Probably, yeah. But I think you're right.
I just wanted to try something I normally wouldn't eat.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Then we finished off with the tiramisu, which was that was really good.
That was really good too. Yeah.
And the service was great. Our server was very prompt and got us everything we needed. It was great. And the food didn't take very long. Yeah,
better be nobody else in there.
Yeah, it wasn't very busy. We weren't there close to closing time. And it was like a Tuesday night, so I guess it made sense.
No, but they were expecting a big group of.
Oh, that's right, they were. Yeah.
And I think their server said, they canceled kind of last minute.
And you were like, they're missing out.
Yeah, they're freaking. That's messed up. No matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll make a reservation if you're just gonna let's give them some notice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like super last minute, is what they were saying.
Yeah,
because they had it all set out and everything.
Yeah.
So,
oh well,
yeah,
whatever.
man, food didn't take very long. It all came out it came out really I felt like the timing on each dish was really good. Like, the appetizer came out, then just a little bit after we finished the appetizer, the main course came out. Then same thing with the dessert. It was really good. It was a very good experience overall.
When we came in, I thought, I was like, man, this place looks a little janky. So, but I mean, they said they're under construction, so they're not.
Yeah. So if you go there, they're under construction. So just a heads up.
That was because I was like, man, the outside of this looks kind of jank, but
yeah. Usually those are the best places for food, though, in my experience. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're under construction, so they got some updates coming. But man, don't let the outside deter. The food is it's excellent.
Man, I wish I could go. This is a little random. Like, I wish I could go try Nick's Grill one time, but I think with our work, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, because you have to go in the morning.
Yeah, and that during lunch. During lunch. So
yeah, maybe one day we can figure out and check it out, coordinate.
Yeah, figured out.
That'd be good. Figured out. But yeah, so if you're in the area or if you live in Oklahoma, definitely go check out Sergio's Italian Bistro in Norman. Now, we said there's a party they just made reservations, so you can if you want, if you got a big party. But if it's just a couple of you, we just walked in and they sat us immediately. So I'm sure it's busier on the weekend, so I would check before going. And they got live music. They got live music on the weekends too. So if you enjoy that, you can check that out as well. But
where would they have the live music at?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. I wonder if I'm not sure where they would put it, the live music. Maybe they're not doing it now because of construction, but the sign was still out there, so I'm not sure. It said live music on Fridays and Saturdays. But yeah, I'm not sure where they would have it. Unless, I don't know. Unless
there's another part we didn't see.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, so definitely check them out. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Sergio's Italian Bistro. They are located, I'll give you the address. Like I said, they're located in Norman on 104 East Gray Street, Norman, Oklahoma. They also have a website, sergiositalianbistro.com, and then again, Facebook and Instagram is Sergio's Italian Bistro. And also, if you haven't already, check out Okie Dokie Foodie. You can follow her. Those are her tags on Instagram and Facebook, and then she also got a website, okiedokifoodie.com. So, yeah. Hope you guys go check out the restaurant. It was amazing. We enjoyed it. Yeah, I think that's it for our weekly restaurant adventure.
Yes.
We can move it on now to the game releases. And they're not that many this week. There are only 4 game releases this week. Yeah. First one is XCL on PC for July 12th. Then we got Rune Factory 5 for PC July 13th. And then Clan Folk for PC on July 14th. And then XCL again for the Switch on July 14th. So the Switch version comes out 2 days after the PC version.
Huh.
But we do have a lot of free games for you guys. We got the first Epic free games, Ancient Enemy and Killing Floor 2, available until July 14th at 10 a.m. Then for the PlayStation Plus games, we got Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time for the PS4 and PS5. Then the Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan for the PS4. And then Arcade Geddon for the PS4 and PS5. And then our Xbox games with gold, we got Beast of Marvilla Island, available from July 1st to 31st. We got Relicta? Yes. July 16th to August 15th. Thrillville Off the Rails. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time. I had that game for the PS2. Or the first one. Yeah. Available from July 1st to the 15th. And then Torchlight available July 16th to the 31st. And finally, we got Prime Gaming games. And also, remember, the Prime Day games are the 12th and 13th of this week. And Prime Day is also the 12th and 13th of this week. So make sure you go check that out. But Prime Gaming, the free Prime Gaming games for this week, for this month, are Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark, Fishing North Atlantic, Maniac Mansion, and Sewer's Rain. And then the Prime Day games, there's a whole list of them, but the 4 major ones are Grid Legends, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Need for Speed Heat, and Star Wars Jedi Academy.
What the fuck? I have all of those already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are all part of the EA thing. Oh
yeah,
my
they
god.
Are. Yeah, I was like, well, so much for that.
except for maybe Grid Legends, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check.
Yeah,
I don't think that's an EA game.
I don't
everything
think it
else.
Is, yeah.
I think everything else was all the other 2 were EA.
Yeah, so make sure you get all those free games. And now on to our weekly delays. Vikas?
Yeah, Forspoken got delayed.
Oh.
Until 2023.
Oh man.
Where the heck did it go?
I'm actually looking forward to that game.
I am too.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's it was supposed to come out in October, I think.
Okay.
And I believe it wasn't because of development. I think it's because they announced this after a certain other game I think was supposed to come out.
Okay.
I don't know I don't remember the reason. But yeah, it was October. Forspoken's been pushed to January 24th.
Okay.
Of next year.
All right. So early next year. Very early next year.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I just wanted to mention about the Xbox. I think Games with Gold might be actually coming to an end in October.
Really?
Yeah. I think I remember seeing it somewhere. I don't remember seeing it in the news, but then you mentioned Games with Gold. It's like, hey, I remember seeing that on Twitter, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah, I guess I must have missed it. No more 360 games on Games with Gold.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I guess it's not coming to an end. They're just not putting any more 360 games.
360 games, okay. Huh.
Yeah.
All right then.
Which is
there you go.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all for our delays, right? We got more.
No, that's it.
All right. We're going to move on to the news, and I guess I'll go first this week.
Okay.
I'm about to start off with a bit of sad news, unfortunately. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Kazuki Takeshi, has been found dead at the age of, he's 60. His body was found floating off the coast of Nago City in the Okinawa prefecture of Japan.
What?
Yeah. So a car rental company tried to contact him about his car rental, and they couldn't get a hold of him. So that led them to contact the authorities, which then led to a search for him because some companies said he was traveling there. Some Tokyo broadcast company saying, yeah, he's traveling there for something. And so that led to a search for him, and they did eventually find him. Now, officials say there are bite marks on his body, but they don't believe that's from the cause of death. They're most likely made after he passed away. So they're still not sure what the cause of death was. So he was in like snorkeling gear, so he was diving. Yeah. So they're not exactly sure what happened there. It's very unfortunate. I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I actually just rewatched the entire series, and I still collect the cards. So it's very unfortunate his passing. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to like older, like vintage stock or something, if I see a card I want, I'll buy it. But a little bit about him. He started his career in manga in 1982. He did work for hire until he was able to launch his own projects. But he found little success until the creation of Yu-Gi-Oh! And as everyone knows, it became a huge success, making $10 billion with 35 billion cards sold.
Jeez.
Yeah, so he loved the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, and I mean he loved the fans and everyone, and the fans loved him, and he'll be missed. So
that's
yeah,
so
very
sad. And I think another actor died this week too. I think it was James Caan died this week.
Oh yeah, he did.
James Caan, he was in The Godfather.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people remember him from Elf.
Yes, yes.
The dad.
Yeah. He. I think it was the day. I think it was Thursday, right?
I'm not sure. I think it was Tuesday. I don't even remember.
Yeah. That is sad.
But it was Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, he was 82.
Yeah, he was getting up there in age. But it's always
they will
unfortunate.
Yeah, they will both be missed.
Yeah.
On to you, sir.
All right. So I have some announcements of some stuff.
Right.
But before I get started on that, I'm just gonna send you something real quick. Today, I found this on the internet.
Oh my gosh! What a fantastic picture. Okay, for anyone listening right now, I want you guys to look up. Let's see, what can I Google to make this come up?
I don't know.
Okay, Google "eat sand, Death Stranding," and it should be the second picture under images. And this is what Vikas just sent me. Oh my gosh! If you just type in, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, just do the first thing. Yeah, type in "eat sand, Death Stranding," and the second image on Google Images is what Vikas sent me. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the Death Stranding logo, but all it says is "eat sand," and then it's got oh my god, I forgot his name.
I just keep thinking of his Walking Dead name.
Yeah.
It's Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl. The Daryl guy.
From Walking Dead. Gosh, darn it! What is the actor's name?
I keep thinking of his name in Boondock Saints and freaking and his name in Walking Dead. I'm not thinking of his actual name. Oh my gosh, Norman Reedus.
Yes. God.
And it's got him holding some sand. It's supposed to be the baby, but it's sand. It's sand. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad you shared that with me. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Anyways, other stuff I found on the internet. There's
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So that's fine. There's a lot of announcements this week. One of them was they have a Resident Evil statue coming out.
Okay.
Of Lady Demetrius, the big vampire lady from Resident Evil 8. It's 1/4 scale.
Oh my gosh.
Quarter scale.
Wow.
And you can pre-order it at $1,500.
Right.
It's from a company called Pure Arts.
Okay.
Let's see. I think they're only making 666 of them. So if you got $1,500 lying around,
yeah, I like the number 666.
Yeah. Estimated to be delivered. Oh damn! Q3 of 2023.
Oh wow!
The full year away.
Yeah, that's like kind of like us ordering the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I'm used to it. Like if you order anything from Japan, like a lot of those figures and stuff take a while.
Yeah, it takes a while to get here. That's true.
I just now noticed that they have League of Legends figures too, but they're sold out.
Nice.
Oh well. Oh well. I don't know when they came out, but that was one thing. Lollipop Chainsaw remake got announced.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird because I didn't think that game did that well. And
yeah, I didn't either.
But I mean,
I remember I played it, but yeah, I don't remember it being very popular.
I thought it was fun. I don't think.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it a lot.
I remember one of the cosplayers. I think was the spokesperson for it. I can't remember her name. It was Jessica something.
Oh yeah, Jessica Nigiri or Nigiri.
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember she was the spokesperson for that. But I know James Gunn was writer on that game.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. James Gunn. Yeah, he was the writer on that game. But I don't think he's involved with the new one, the remake. So.
Okay.
GTA announced the law enforcement update. The trailer you can watch online. There's going to be some new careers of expanding upon criminal careers of executive biker, gunrunner, and club owner, and a new set of contact missions.
Okay.
Playing as a field operative for the IAA. Also, so Nacon, the company Nacon is a French company.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of announcements. They had what do you call it? Not a press conference, but like
showcase,
yeah. They showcase a lot of games and their accessories. They also made accessories too, so I guess. The first thing they showed was the trailer for RoboCop.
Oh shit!
Starring Peter Welling. Yeah, it's the original RoboCop.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah, the big silver one.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah, they showed some gameplay I think from that, and it looks kind of exciting.
Nice.
They showed a bunch of other games, Crown Wars, The Black Prince. All of these games actually look kind of interesting. You know what? I enjoyed this showcase more than I did the Xbox one for some reason.
Nice.
Because, I mean, I feel like some of these games looks actually really fun.
Yeah.
Some of them also does not, but
okay.
A couple of horror games were pretty good. Lord of the Rings Gollum looks interesting.
That sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, they announced that quite a while ago, but they showed more
gameplay
I remember today.
That, yeah.
They also they showed the trailers for WRC Generations, and they said it was going to be the last WRC they're going to make.
Oh damn! Okay.
Yeah, and they showed a little bit of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown.
Yes.
After what I saw, I'm a little worried.
Oh yeah.
That it's not going to be like 2. I hope I'm wrong. But one thing I did like though is like they have a lot of customization about apparently.
Okay.
You'll be able to customize everything on your cars.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
They didn't really go into it too much. It's just coming out next year, so. Raven's Watch looks kind of good. What was it? One game? It was an action adventure. Steel Rising looks kind of good.
Okay, nice.
Hell is Us. Paradise Paradise Project. There's a Z in the Paradise. it's like a RTS type game where it's like a zombie apocalypse, but you capture zombies and have them be your workers.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And you can control them.
Yeah.
And like you could have them be your minions as well, like to help you beat other zombies. And
nice.
It looks kind of interesting.
Cool. That's an interesting concept.
Final game that they announced was a Terminator game.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what they ended on.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a survival. Yeah, it's gonna be like a survival game. So I don't.
That's awesome.
Can't wait to just hear more about that. I don't think they announced when it was coming out.
Okay.
Most all of these games are gonna be next year.
Okay.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, or 4. 4 games are going to be later this year.
Okay.
Steel Rising, Blood Bowl 3, which is it's like an RTS football game with with goblins and stuff.
Oh my god!
It looks interesting. What was the other ones? Skate Sim, and then the WRC Generations. Those 2 actually have a release. Oh no, wait, there's a 5th one. The Lord of the Rings Gollum comes out this year too. September 1st, 2022.
Oh, nice.
And the Skate Sim comes out September 22nd, and WRC comes out on October 13th. Ubisoft had their showcase this week as well for Skull and Bones.
Nice.
I don't remember if you played it with me. Me and our other friend, we went to E3 in 2018.
Oh yeah. I played it.
It plays completely different now.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
All right.
Well, because they pretty much remade the game. So
yeah, it's been so long. I'm not surprised.
I think people may have been complaining that it was too it just felt like the Assassin's Creed game or something, maybe.
Okay.
Or there just wasn't enough to do stuff on it. And either that or the company people told them to remake it.
Okay.
And other than that, speaking of E3 is returning next year. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people are going to go back to that, but
yeah, I guess we'll see.
Sony revealed a bunch of indie games coming. Including Inscription. Inscription is coming out. Yeah. I was actually going to buy that on the last Steam sale. I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of people with that. And one last thing, Lego showed a new set. It's 2,807 pieces. 2,807 pieces.
Nice.
It is a Nintendo set. It's none other than Bowser.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's pretty big. Like it looks like it looks close to a foot tall when built, I think.
Okay. That's a pretty good size. Seems like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's going to go on sale October 1st. It's going to retail for $270.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It is a big set. 2,807 pieces. It's... Yeah. I don't know, man. That's a lot. I mean, this Bowser looks kind of cool, but It looks like his fingers, like his thumbs, can articulate a little bit. I don't know if his arms can.
Okay.
I don't know if they have a video or anything. They just, I don't know. This article only has pictures, but anyway, that's all the announcements I had. Plus, you had some announcements.
Well, yeah, I guess it's an announcement. Yeah, I guess it's an announcement in a way. God of War Ragnarok has a release date now.
Yes.
And so the release date is November 9th. So get ready. God of War is returning. There will be a regular version of the games, the collector's editions, which I will go through now. So they did an unboxing the day they announced the release date. So you got the standard edition, which comes with the full game for PS4, PS5. And you can upgrade. If you got the PS4 version, you can upgrade to PlayStation 5 for $10 US. Then there's the digital deluxe edition, which you get the full game. Kratos, Darkdale armor, Atreus, Darkdale armor. The Darkdale blade handles, the axe grip, and then you get the official God of War Ragnarok soundtrack, Dark Horse digital mini art book, avatar set, and PlayStation 4 theme. And then for the collector's edition, you get a printed voucher code for the game for PS4 or PS5, whichever one you buy. You get a steelbook display case. It does not come with the disc. And then it's got the case depicts the renditions of the bear and the wolf. Then you get 2-inch, is it 2-inch? Yeah, 2-inch veneer twins carvings in the same style as the Trace wooden toy carvings from the games. Then you get a dwarven dice set. It comes with a set of dice with quality wood-like finish and a dice bag.
Yeah.
And then you get a 16-inch Mjolnir replica, and it's got weight to it, so it's going to be, it's got actual weight to it and stuff, so that'd be cool. It's very highly detailed of Thor's signature weapon from God of War, so that's pretty cool. Then you get all the other stuff you do from the digital, the armors, the attire, the blade handles and the grip and stuff like that, the digital soundtrack, the mini art book, the avatar set, and the PlayStation 4 theme. And now the Jotnar edition. So you get the printed voucher again. You get a 7-inch vinyl record with music by the composer, which is Brer McGeary. You get the Falcon, the Bear, and Wolf pin set, which represents Faye, Kratos, and Atreus. And then you get the legendary Drumpeer ring, which is from Norse mythology, comes in a red cloth bag. You get Brock's dice set, and it comes with the metallic silver finish with blue detailing. And this bag features, the dice bag features the Brothers brand, the Holdrower Brothers brand. So you get a Yggdrasil cloth map, the steel display case, the 2-inch veneer twin carvings, and the 16-inch Mjolnir replica. Plus all the stuff you get, plus all those digital items I mentioned. And you can pre-order all of these. They'll be able to pre-order July 15th at 10 a.m. local time. So 10 a.m. It says here 10 a.m. Eastern for North America. So I have a calendar reminder. So because I really want this Jotnar edition. So yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I got some Elden Ring news.
What?
More people have been. I feel like Elden Ring is always in the news.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things. Some guy beat Elden Ring with a piano.
What?
Yeah. He used like a keyboard piano, like an electric piano, like
Wow.
I don't understand.
What a feat.
Yeah. And he's doing really well.
Yeah.
What? Like That is crazy, man. Like I still haven't played the game, but I'm assuming it's hard.
Yeah.
He's just playing it a lot nonchalant. He didn't get hit, I guess, in the final boss fight either.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's interesting. And then I don't know if I don't know if one of us talked about this, but there's that one guy who's just always just dressed in his underwear with the pot on his head.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
let me solo her.
Yeah.
So From Software has killed, Let Me Solo Her has killed Melina over 2,000 times.
Holy shit!
And From Software sent him an actual sword.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's freaking awesome.
Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom in on these pictures and see what else came with it. So yeah, there's a big box that said Elden Ring on it. It has some kind of, it looks like a wooden Elden Ring thing with like the main character or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that a cloak? Looks like a cloak. And a couple of there's a letter from Bandai Namco. And they drew, I think somebody drew a picture of his character saying
nice.
Congratulations on your accomplishment from the Bandai Namco team. And he's got a picture of his character celebrating, and it says 1K. I don't know, is it 1K times that he beat her? It said 2K, but yeah, he's got a sword, and it says "Rise Tarnished" on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
On one of the edge of the blades.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I love it when the devs do that.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for that.
All right, I got some more information regarding Bleach returning. So as we know, Bleach 1,000-Year Blood Arc is returning so it's going to come back in October of this year. It's going to start airing. Yeah. And during Anime Expo last week, they released a new trailer outlining characters, the new villain, and villains, I guess, and all that stuff, and more details about what the arc is about. They also released some staffing information, like for the production of the show the show.
Yeah.
And then so all the characters returning along with their voice actors, as well as new characters and new voice actors for the new villains and stuff. So I'm excited for it. I know a bunch of shit goes down in this arc, so I'm excited to see it animated. Yeah. And based off the trailer, the animation is going to be amazing. So I'm very excited. So yeah, Bleach fans, only a little bit longer.
I remember reading a little bit ahead of it, or reading some of it. I was like, man, it just, I don't know. I just felt like it was out of left field.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I finished the manga. I liked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely different than the rest of the arcs. But yeah, because I enjoyed it.
That's why I didn't like about it. I don't mind that they do that, but if you're doing, I like consistency. So
yeah,
the first half, like the first few arcs, they just keep introducing more and more characters, and like nobody really dies or anything.
Yeah.
And then the first few chapters of this comes out, and
everyone gets fucking murked. It's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, this is, I don't know.
I love seeing shit like that.
Yeah. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind that they do that, but I like a little consistency. That's why I didn't like A Comic Got Killed.
Okay, I haven't seen that before, though.
Yeah, so the first, like, it starts off really dark. Like,
yeah,
the beginning, I think, like the first 10 minutes, like his two childhood friends, like he went to go meet up with them, and apparently they died or something. Something happened to them bad.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. He went to go meet up with them, and he finds them, and like, I think he just gets to one of his other friends just in time for her to die. So, but then he joins whatever the freedom people were, like the people against the protagonists of the of the show, and for like first half of the show, nothing really happens. Like, I don't say nothing happens. Like, they introduce characters and things happen, but like nobody dies or anything. And then like the second half of the season is just like them killing off a lot of characters. Like, man,
okay.
like you should have just done that from the beginning. Like, I don't know why they waited so long. Like, I don't mind that they did that, but I felt like it's like, oh, a lot of stuff happens in the manga, so we're just gonna cut a lot of shit out and just have everything happen at once.
Okay.
But I mean, I understand the animation stuff has a budget, but
yeah, that's true.
But I don't know, man. I like consistency. Which
yeah, that's fair.
And then I don't like the stuff when it goes too far. Prime example is Naruto, but I'm not gonna go into that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
moving on. I agree with Naruto. Yeah, so it airs in October of this year. I'm excited. But yeah, keep a lookout for it. That's all I got. On to you.
September 6th, the Tomorrow Children is launching, and they released some more details about it. I played the crap out of this when it was free to play.
Nice.
I don't think there was even a platinum in this, and I played this with one of my friends, and we 100%ed it for sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check real quick. But yeah, it's coming out September 6th. It looks like they're gonna have grappling guns now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. So, which is awesome because sometimes it was a little hard to traverse some of these taller, like they have these islands and stuff where you have to like collect stuff from. I think they had a jetpack of sorts, but I don't. But like, even with that, it was a little weird to traverse. But
okay,
I feel like the grappling gun is gonna be a great addition. To it. Oh, they also have an offline single player mode that they'll be adding, which is interesting because it was always a multiplayer game. Like in the original one, like you had to like just create, or like you had your own servers and stuff.
Yeah.
You could join one, like it'd probably have nobody in it and just start a new thing, but then there'd be other ones where they had a like really big towns and stuff made.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm really, really looking forward to this. They've got a lot of new things. It looks like. I really like. I really wish. I really hope that they can. Like, what do you call it? Have it to where like, you have your own like private towns type thing.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe there's just one with your friends and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Because one of the things that was annoying is like me and my a friend would like spend a lot of work on this town, and then we'd log off, come the next day, and just everything just be freaking destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Yeah, it's definitely annoying.
Yeah. Usually, either somebody came in and just destroyed everything, or just some of the environmental stuff.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you remember if you ever played it, but they have things that would at nighttime that would attack.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember. I played the game a little bit. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. There's that, and then there was also these Godzilla-like creatures, which is coming through, just walk through your town.
Yeah.
Like there was always these turrets you had to bring them down with, but if there was nobody there, or if the people didn't pay attention and just didn't kill the Godzilla creature, you just walk through and destroy everything in your town.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said it looks like they have AI characters now that will support town growth.
Okay.
You can direct them to do repair, collect resources, or help defend your town. Says every player is now responsible for one town each. So I guess you're able to have your own town no matter what. Like, it says one town each. So I don't know if it's just server bit or like. I know one thing they mentioned is like you don't have your own server, or I mean, you don't have to connect to servers now. It's like peer to peer now.
Yeah.
So there'll never be a server issue.
Okay.
But yeah, there's lots of updates. I can't wait to play this again. So yeah,
it sounds like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, can't wait.
Nice. All right, my final piece of news. Ubisoft is ending support of classic games.
Yeah.
This were their words. Classic Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, the Final Prince of Persia, and Splinter Cell games. And this is going to start. They're going to start ending support for this in September of this year. This will shut off access to multiplayer and DLC. But for the DLC, the PC versions will lose the DLC access. The consoles won't. So, if you have these DLC on console, you'll be fine. They do have a list of games.
These are all PlayStation 3 ones, I think.
Yeah, so Anno 2070, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Liberation HD, Assassin's Creed 3, the original release, Driver San Francisco, Far Cry 3, the original release, Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, Silent Hunter 5, Space Junkies, and Splinter Cell Blacklist. Those will be all the games that they are ending support for.
I don't think it's Liberation HD. I think it's Liberation. Not the HD version. I think it's the original version, which is the Vita version.
Oh, okay. The list I got said HD. I can look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have for that.
Okay. Final piece of news I had was from end of last week. I forgot to mention it last week. I've been wanting, like, I kept forgetting to add that. Like, I kept seeing it across my feed, and I kept forgetting to add it to my articles. So there was a shareholder meeting for Nintendo.
Okay.
Somebody spent $40,000, just 5.6 million yen, on Nintendo shares, just so he could access the annual shareholder meeting last Wednesday.
Wow. Jeez.
And,
okay.
Yeah. And he he just did that just so he could get an answer on F-Zero.
Wow.
And if there's gonna be any more development on new F-Zeros or anything,
that is some dedication.
Yeah, $40K.
Man.
Yeah, so I think the last F-Zero thing was like him making a cameo in Mario Kart 8.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, they responded as like realistically difficult to develop new titles and remakes, including sequels, for every Nintendo game that people request, but we are grateful and appreciate the expectations our fans have for our games. The senior managing executive officer Shinya Takahashi also replied with, "We are always considering how to develop new titles and remakes that can be enjoyed by many players. We cannot tell you if there are any plans for future remakes or of any specific game, but during development, we're always thinking about various possibilities that players can enjoy." Nice. That is the like. I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't be happy with that answer.
Yeah.
But spending $40,000 just to find out, I guess. I mean, if your favorite franchise is coming,
yeah. I guess he knows now. I don't know. That's a lot of money.
He can't make his own because Nintendo will just sue him.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man. It's
dedication right there.
Yeah, and that's my last piece of news.
All right. Before we move on to the main topic, I do have a updated list for the games that they're ending. Well, not updated, but I guess a more accurate list. This is from IGN. We got Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, the 2012 release, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, it was Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. Assassin's Creed Revelation, Driver San Francisco, Far Cry 3, 2012 release, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, Rayman Legends, Silent Hunter 5, Space Junkies, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and Zombie U, which was a Wii U game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the games that they're stopping support for in September.
Oh. Interesting.
And that's all we got for the news. We're going to move it on to our main topic, which is Thor: Love and Thunder. We went and watched it on Thursday. One of the first showings. It wasn't the first showing, but one of the first showings, one of the earlier showings. We're gonna do spoiler-free version, then spoiler version, like always. I love the movie.
I mean, it's Thor.
Yeah, it's Thor. I mean, you can't go wrong with Thor, right?
I suppose, yeah.
Well, I guess you could. Dark World was all right, but I greatly enjoyed this one. I'm trying to remember everything that happened and not spoil things.
Well, it just started off with Guardians of the Galaxy, like him hanging out with them.
Yeah. This you see them for a little bit, which was entertaining.
Yeah.
And then some of the stuff, like I felt like the beginning was pretty much what the first trailer showed. That was pretty much kind of the beginning of the movie, in a way.
The first trailer, I don't remember them showing anything much of anything. They showed like clips and stuff for throughout the. It was the first actual trailer, yeah.
Yeah, the first actual, not him running. Yeah, the first actual trailer. like him getting in shape and stuff like that. They showed all that pretty much towards that was like one of the first things you see. I mean, I loved it. The action and effects were great. Bale, I think, did a fantastic job as Gore.
That was actually the beginning too. That was actually the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
introducing him.
Yeah, and that was man. They got his look. They got his look pretty fucking accurate. Like, damn, he does a good job. It was a weird mix of like because it is a lot more comedic than I feel like the other Marvel movies, but then you have Gore, the God Butcher, who is not that. Like he's like creepy and dark. It felt like a good kind of contrast. It was cool the way they did it. I liked it. And then you get to see Jane Foster again. Oh man, what else? They show more of New Asgard, which is cool.
Yeah.
And I guess they explore the God world a little more in Marvel in this movie. So that was interesting to see.
They showed a little bit of that in the trailer where they showed Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus. Yeah,
there's a lot of Easter eggs in that area. Like if you just look around, like in the background, it's a lot of
there's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
There's like a lot of other characters you can catch.
Yep. Let's see. In Korg, you get more Korg action. Everyone loves Korg.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the soundtrack. What else, man? It's kind of like Thor he's finally kind of knows what he's doing now. Seems like,
Yeah, because he didn't know what he was doing before.
Yeah.
The last 28 movies.
Yeah, he was like unsure of himself or whatever. So now it seems like he's kind of figured all that out. There's still more development in his character in this one.
Yeah.
What else? See Jane Foster as Mighty Thor was really cool to see her in action. Damn, what else spoiler free?
I don't know, man.
It's kind of hard with this one. Yeah, there's not a lot we can talk about in this one. I feel like we say that all the time, but I feel like it's super this time really. This time really, it's really hard to talk about things without giving it away on this one.
I feel like some of the stuff was like a little overdone. Like, okay, so the screaming goats meme.
Oh yeah.
It was done a lot.
Yeah, it was. I feel like every time those the timing on it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, I felt like Gore had a pretty good story, like his reasoning for doing things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did kind of want to see him more in action. I felt like I didn't see him as much in action as I wanted him to be, but it wasn't like too little. I thought we'd see more of him, but like it wasn't like a turn off for me.
I'm thinking about the movie now, and it honestly wasn't that much. Now I'm thinking about it.
Like in terms of action?
No, it's just not a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah, like
I'll go more to it in the spoiler review, I think. But now that I'm thinking about it,
like compared to other Marvel, I feel like there was it wasn't as much going on. I feel like
I'm just glad they didn't start like introducing a lot of other shit in here.
Yeah, they did it. It was about Thor and Jade, and that's what it was. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like that about it. There wasn't bring this in and bring that in, and you have to watch this and that. No, you could go into Thor without having seen any of the shows. Just the Marvel movies, and you'll be fine. I don't even think you would have to need to see Doctor Strange, honestly.
No, you don't need to. Well, I mean, this is the 4th Thor movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, if you haven't seen anything since Endgame, you can go and watch Thor. I don't think there's anything in there that you need from the shows or the other movies that have come out since Endgame to understand what's going on in Thor.
Yeah.
So I did like that about it. So that was pretty cool. So if you're one of the people who don't have time to watch all the other stuff or just don't feel like watching all the other stuff, don't worry. Yeah. You don't have to for this one. Because I do understand it can be a bit much, so I understand not wanting to have to do that. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Well, if it is a bit much, don't be a pleb. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get good. Get good, scrub. Oh man.
It's only like 30 movies and like 5 shows.
Yeah, come on, guys. Each with 6 episodes of show at like an hour long each. Come on. What are you doing, really?
It's only like 40 hours worth of stuff at least.
Yeah, geez, come on. What do you do? Work? You still got
you
time
have life?
Work.
You don't need a life.
Loser. No, we're just kidding. But
there is a lot, man. Like I'm surprised. Look, at this point, I'm surprised that there are people out there who've not seen the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, I think what they did right is they did that first. The first, what was it, 3 phases?
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of, because obviously they're already fans, but then they got obviously the Marvel fan base grew as they went through the phases, and like, all right, we got these fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start releasing a bunch of shit. And so like, everyone's like, oh, it's Marvel, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You don't really have to, but I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But
no, they have to. They're legally obligated to watch Marvel stuff.
They must watch it. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much what they did. And yeah, I mean it's fun. Like there's certain characters, like I like Moon Knight, I like Thor. Who else? I like Doctor Strange. I like his character, but it's like it's getting a little bit. I don't know about this and that. I like Loki. I'm glad they explored Loki more. But some other stuff, I'm like, I don't really care for that.
Honestly, I don't know. There's just so many freaking heroes in this.
Yeah, it's
thing. It's just crazy. But like they're trying to incorporate everything as well, and kudos for freaking Kevin Feige trying to keep it all.
Yeah, dude, this is one
all in line
feat. Yeah, this one impressive feat. I know some people are like, well, don't you read comics? So you do the same thing. Well, here's the thing. Like for me, like comics, I could read comics at my leisure, and they don't get spoiled for the most part. So it's not like, oh yeah, I need to go watch that before. Like there's certain things, even with like comics and stuff, I'm okay get spoiled, and even with like the movies and stuff. But it's still either way, it's still a lot of stuff that they're doing. I think it feel like it's different because. Like a show, like for me, I can't stop watching a show in the middle of the show. I gotta finish the episode or the movie or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where a comic, I can put it down and just pick it up later on.
Yeah, well, comics you can read it. Like you said, it's at your leisure. You can stop. But reading a comic doesn't take very long.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't take as long as a 6-episode show at each or a movie. So
yeah.
But anyways, the movie was good. If you like Thor, go watch it. It's just about Thor and Jane, who's also Thor in this movie, the mighty Thor. So it's pretty much about Thor. So go watch it if you like Thor.
And it was another Marvel movie. So I mean, if you like Marvel movies, you can watch it.
You'll enjoy it. What do you give it as a rating?
Oh gosh, I don't know, man. They're just all blending together to me now.
Yeah.
Um, Jeez, I don't know. I'd probably go. Man, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Like, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't feel like I wasted my time. But
Yeah.
honestly, I'm okay if I never watched it again. Honestly, like,
That's fair. Yeah, I can see that.
I remember everything from it. Like,
Yeah. Hey, that's another thing. I remember every single thing that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
I think it's have to do with like, hey, it's just about Thor pretty much and him doing Thor things.
It was pretty simple. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a simple story, simple and fun story.
I remember all the jokes really too. Like I only saw the movie once, which is rare for me. Like to be.
yeah. It was very easy to follow.
Gosh, I don't even know what to rate it. I'll probably give it I'll probably give it a 9.
All right, yeah, same here. 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's definitely in my top 5 Marvel movies. I will say that. So, but yeah, that is a spoiler-free version.
Yes.
If you want to listen to the spoiler version, stick around. We're gonna get right into it after I give our outro for everyone stopping here. If you are stopping here, thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for your continued support. We greatly appreciate it. You can find us every Sunday at 8 p.m. on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. Pretty much anywhere there's a podcast, we will be there. And if you are listening to us on the podcast, please be sure to rate us. That'll put us in the list, get us more visibility and more listeners to, talk, to listen and stuff. Yeah, that's what listeners do. You can also follow us on social media at NerdDotGet1 on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And we'll be having some more content coming you guys' way, so be a lookout for that, hopefully here in the next month or so. Yeah, where can they find you, good sir?
NerdGet Recos on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube Gaming.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, if you're stopping here, thank you again. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Time for the spoiler version of Thor Love and Thunder.
What do you want to start with?
Oh, man, I don't know. I guess we can get to the screaming llama bits a little bit. Yeah, that was done quite a bit. Thor gets the llamas from the first planet the planet they save in the beginning.
The goats.
The goats, yeah, the giant screaming goats.
Llamas.
Yeah,
llamas.
Goats. I don't know why I said llamas. They're goats. But yeah, they screamed a lot in the movie, so so be prepared for that if you haven't seen it and you just don't care for spoilers. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. That was done a bit much. It was like funny the first couple times, and then it kind of. I will say the timing was always good on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did get a little bit much at the end.
God.
It was still entertaining. I wasn't expecting them to join the fight when they started fighting Gore on the Shadow Realm or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty funny. But yeah, we get to see. Well, I guess it's just Thor pretty much fighting when he comes in at the beginning.
Well, he was really fighting.
Yeah,
honestly,
he was meditating, and they call for him.
Yeah,
which was funny.
Well, because there was a montage of them doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Together, he just wasn't he just wasn't really into it.
Yeah. So
he was going through his midlife crisis.
Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Yeah, trying to figure himself out.
Yeah.
Before that, we got to see. We got introduced to Gore.
Yeah.
The God Butcher, which was like I said, Bale did a fantastic job with him, with that character. Yeah, so we get to see his story. And his whole thing is, he's trying to bring his daughter back.
So one thing that was never really clear, was it was present day, correct? It was not back in whatever time.
No, it was present day, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that had like it seemed like that had just happened, yeah.
Because they looked like they were dressed like Aztecs,
yeah,
or the Incan or something.
Yeah, I think it was just present day. It was just like a different planet, or something like that. Yeah, different gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was present day, or it was very recent, at least, to where the story starts, where Thor starts. It was very recent at that time.
He looked like a god, like one of the Incan or Mayan gods.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the guy at the beginning.
So yeah, the god that he he was worshiping.
Yeah.
But yeah, like one thing I like. So I guess he had died, right, when he came across the oasis. Pretty much.
I think so. Or he was dying.
That's the reason why he saw
the god.
The god, yeah. I guess somebody he just so happened to be very lucky that somebody died due to the Necrosword.
Yeah, the Necrosword. Yeah, whoever had that, they just was there.
They just left it there. They just left it there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very convenient for him.
Yeah.
Ended up working out for Gore.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else.
Losing your daughter is a pretty good catalyst for not liking your god very much.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, then he goes on. Yeah, then he goes. I mean, he's Gore the God Butcher, so he goes and starts killing a bunch of gods.
Yeah. Then for whatever reason, oh no! Wait, no. Okay, never mind. Then it shows the Guardians. Yeah, then it goes to the Guardians doing the montage with Thor.
Doing all that. Yeah,
saving a bunch of people.
Yeah. Being the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. And then they help out another. It was another day helping out other people, and yeah, like you said, he was meditating and comes and helps them out.
Yeah, they call for him, and he does God of Thunder stuff. We get to see more Stormbreaker in action.
Yeah.
But probably my favorite thing throughout the entire film was every time he would after Jane and Mjolnir show up, he's trying to call to Mjolnir. He talks to Mjolnir, and the Stormbreaker just comes floating in, like, "Hey, what?" Just like, oh man, I love that.
Yeah, thinking that an axe can get jealous.
Yeah, Stormbreaker getting jealous. That was funny.
I was surprised to see Mjolnir. Honestly.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd bring it back.
It was really cool what they did, though. Like that, the pieces will form together and then split up.
Yeah,
that was very neat.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, because I mean, it's a similar story to Concept. The reason it came, or the comics, the reason it came back, but I didn't expect them to do it, honestly. Because I was under the impression that Natalie Portman didn't really like the Thor movies because she was in 2 of them, but then she kind of didn't show up in any of the other movies. But I guess, I don't know, maybe her character just...
You know the reason she came back?
For her kids. Oh, nice.
Yeah, for her actual children. Yeah, I thought it was I think they were fans of Marvel stuff, so they're just...
Okay, nice. Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad she did. I think she did great.
Yeah. She even got a little bit bulkier, I think.
Yeah, she put on some muscle, yeah. She played the part very well. Looked the part too. And what else?
I liked Thor's costume.
Oh yeah,
Stormbreaker costume.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I love how it looks really cool. I love it.
Has like the blue and the the red and gold accents, but I really liked the blue accents in there.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But his Mjolnir outfit doesn't have that.
Yeah, and I liked when he first put on his helmet, like the things come out at the top, and then like he like it like extends a little bit whenever he moves his head or whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Let's see. You get to see Valkyrie in action some more, which is cool.
Yeah.
And they show you New Asgard.
Become a tourist destination.
Yeah, it's a tourist destination. They have like cruise ships and stuff there, which I thought was hilarious. And then they show
Heimdall's son.
Heimdall's son, yes. I was expecting that. That was cool.
Which is never made apparent, I don't think, until later.
He never really knew that he hadn't even a affair or anything. Like he was with anyone. I mean, I guess it would make sense, but yeah, it was kind of like, oh, okay, he had a kid.
Oh, that's not the thing I got. It's just, it's like, I just didn't know that was who that was supposed to be until later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care that they didn't really show the relationships or anything, but it's just like there was no, unless there was something that should have shown that he was Heimdall's son.
I don't remember seeing anything
when they first introduced him.
Yeah. What else? Well, Thor fucking kills Zeus. Or he doesn't kill him. He injures him.
Yeah,
you think he kills him.
Man. Yeah.
You think he kills him, but he doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
He injures him and then takes his lightning bolt.
All right. I'm gonna reiterate, I guess, something I talked about the spoiler-free version.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot of stuff happens. So it's just to me, just like nothing really happened too much. So Gore's thing was a lot of his stuff happened off screen. So you only see him kill one god.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time you just hear about everything else.
Yeah.
To me, that just didn't feel that threatening. Or you don't get to see him in action. I just really wish we could have saw him kill some of these.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been a little bit better to me, instead of just like, oh yeah, he killed all these people, or just showed the dead bodies or whatever.
Yeah.
Seeing Sif was a surprise though too.
Yeah, that was. I was expecting to see her.
Yeah, and her surviving was another surprise.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Gore gets this Necrosword, then goes on a rampage, and then so Thor, we see the montage of him doing the stuff. Then he going to see Sif, and then Sif telling Thor that he's going to attack Asgard next.
Yeah.
So Thor and Gore come to Asgard. And then Thor realizes he can't, like, I guess he's not powerful enough to kill Gore? Or he's just doesn't think he can do it, maybe?
Yeah, so he doesn't think Gore's stronger than he thought he would be or something. He's like, he doesn't feel like he can beat him.
So that's when they go talk to Zeus to recruit more people, and then they end up in the final place, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's focused a lot on Thor and like his their team. You don't see very much of Gore at all.
No, it's just I don't know, man. Like I feel like I feel like it could have had a little more action there.
Yeah,
they focus on
like
comedy a lot.
Yeah, and like they went to go see the gods because Gore is in the shadow realm where he's more powerful.
Yeah,
but you don't see that
that's why
until but you don't see how powerful he is in the shadow realm until after they go see the gods.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe if they had fought him first and then went and saw the god, I don't know. It was just it was a weird way of doing that. It felt like
no, I don't think there was a better way to do that. So yeah, and they kidnapped Gore kidnapped the kids just so Gore can go to eternity and get a wish. He was gonna kill all the gods. I kind of like, honestly, the story was a bit predictable to me. I don't know because they kind of set it up to where once he kidnapped the kids or whatever, like I kind of knew what he was gonna do. Once they mentioned eternity, I kind of already expected to know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to give the kids powers. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't expect.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then just him just saying the line, "I grant you the power," like his like his dad did before. I thought that was just really cool for him to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
What else? Yeah, I think I agree. I think if I'd seen more of Gore, I would have liked to see more of her because Bales did such a good job with the character. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see him more in action.
Yeah, he wasn't in there very long.
Yeah, and I'm wondering like if that had to do with maybe some. Cause I saw an interview with him, and Gore's supposed to be like more buff and built like Thor, which Bale's done stuff like that before, but like because of COVID, like the movie he was working on before got dragged out, and then that didn't give him very much time to prepare in terms of like, because he was doing a completely different role in that movie before, and that didn't give him time to prepare in terms of like working out and stuff, so he couldn't get buff for Thor, and then he had to like.
I don't really care about looks and stuff as long as they got the essence of the character.
Yeah. But I was just addressing it in case like anyone's wondering, because he's not as buff as, which I didn't care. I think he still looked just like him. But yeah, that's the reason.
The comics are always more buff, more cut or bigger or larger. Man, these movies are like, I mean, these are real actors, so I don't care really if they just don't look.
Yeah, I know. I was just pointing it out in case, like, because I saw that interview today, so I just thought it'd be cool. That's why he's not. Because he wanted to get buff for it, but he's like, we just have time, so we had to change it. Which I think they did it in a good way. Like they got creative with it and like found other ways to make him match Thor's power.
Honestly, he doesn't feel threatening now that I think about it. Like the only god we saw him kill was in the beginning.
Yeah.
We saw him kill that big ass creature, whatever that thing was. But Thor said he was the most gentle one you could meet.
Yeah, like the nicest god you would meet. Yeah.
Yeah. So, as far as we know, he's killed that one that was in the beginning. I don't even know what god that was. And the big one. Yeah. That's the only two gods. Like, oh wow, killed two gods. They call them the God Butcher.
I think the whole purpose was like, oh, he's killing gods, which is supposed to be a big deal, and that just didn't come across. As,
no, because there's so fucking many already. Like they showed it in the God
City.
City.
What? You cut out. There's what?
There's so fucking many of them in the God City.
Yeah.
Where was that? What's that place called?
I can't remember what it's called.
Not Acropolis. That Acropolis is in Greece. I forgot what it's called.
Olympus. Is it Olympus?
Olympus is just where Greek gods were. I don't think it was Olympus. Something similar, I feel like. Olympia?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe Olympia.
Or something like. Yeah, I think it started with. It ended with something.
Yeah.
Something. That's what it's called. Something.
Yeah, something. Where the gods reside, or where they meet. But yeah, it didn't really come across as well as I think it should have. That oh shit, he's killing gods.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which I don't know if you haven't seen it and you go into like just hey he's killing gods, which is a feat. So maybe that'll help you, make him seem more menacing to you. But
gosh, the more I think about it, the more is just. If you don't know anything about Marvel, man, this probably be not that good of a movie. But since we know a lot of the stuff, now that I'm thinking about as my analytical, my film side is coming out, it's like, man, there's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's the fourth movie in Thor, so yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's not going to make any sense. I feel like it's with any trilogy or
not any sense. It's just as a film standpoint, because the villain hasn't been established very well. The villain is only established off screen. So we saw a little bit of his power on Asgard.
when he showed up when Thor and stuff went there.
Yeah, but he just takes the kids and leaves.
Yeah.
Which honestly was a bitch move to me.
yeah. It was a bitch move, Gore.
He's calling him the God Butcher, and then he just takes kids and leaves.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck this."
I don't think we even got a body count on how many gods he killed. They mentioned a few.
Yeah, no, they don't really give that. I think like there's one point where when Peter Quill brings up the thing and says, "Oh, he's killing our gods" or whatever, blah blah blah. But they don't really say how many he's killed.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be seem as a big deal, but doesn't come across as a big deal so.
No, like I'm sure it was supposed to be a big deal, but in the movie it's not established very well. I'm just talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is just like I say. This is just an analytical point. This is not my fan point. Like this is like being a fan of the movie. I'm just watching. Like I'm surprised that I can actually analyze it now. A little bit. I'm not that good at analyzing stuff, but I feel like if I've noticed it, some other people will have noticed it. You know, I don't think I've ever looked at any of the reviews of this, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I generally don't. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I actually never do. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's a lot lower than I thought it would be.
We see what the god of Bao or what do you call him?
Oh, the freaking dumpling.
The dumpling god.
Yeah, the god of Bao. Yeah, the god of Bao.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, I guess at the very end, he does bring. He gets his daughter back. But Gore dies because he loses the Necro Sword. Well, the Necro Sword is killing him the entire time. That's what the Necro Sword does.
Yeah. And then Jane destroys, or Thor and Jane destroy it together.
Yeah, and by which they use
You know,
Mjolnir to destroy it.
You never mentioned this. Jane had cancer, stage 4 cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how she went looking for Mjolnir.
Yeah, well, she said Mjolnir called her.
Yeah, and you find out like at some point that Thor was like Thor at one point when they show their relationship, Jane and Thor's relationship, that they had, and yeah, at one point Thor's like, "I want you to always protect her." He says that to Mjolnir, and that's exactly what Mjolnir does.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they destroy the Necro Sword by using Mjolnir, which also gets destroyed. So Jane loses. Jane ends up dying as well.
I just now noticed. I didn't realize Korg was Taika Waititi.
Oh yeah, he's voiced by him.
I didn't know that was his voice. I was looking for him. I thought he was always in his movies. I didn't realize he was Korg.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like I saw his name in the credits. So like, who's he playing?
Yeah. Good old Korg.
Wow. I was like, maybe he was like one of the gods or something. I didn't realize it was fucking Korg. Damn it. Okay. 83% of these users like this movie, which is a lot lower than everything else that we saw this year, honestly.
That is.
Yeah,
it's had a lot of stuff to go against this year. I feel like.
Well, yeah, but usually people like Marvel movies are usually rated higher than that. I thought. What was the last one? Was it Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Right. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. This one is 81%. Oh my gosh, okay. Metacritic is 60%. Oh. So Rotten Tomatoes is like 75%. Like it's very C rated. Like it's 68% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 7.1 was Love and Thunder. Rotten Tomatoes on Doctor Strange was 74% and 7.1 on IMDb.
Okay.
And then 81% of the users like this movie. So that's kind of like a B rate. So I usually go by the Google rating to see how many people liked the movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes the most sense.
So Jurassic World. Let's look at Jurassic World Dominion. Dominion is 82%. Oh my God, Rotten Tomatoes. Oh my God. Oh, that's bad. 30% of Rotten Tomatoes, 5.9 IMDb, and 38% on Metacritic. That's pretty bad. All right.
Yeah, that's man.
Let's go with the other superhero movie that was this year. The Batman. Wow, 85% Rotten Tomatoes, 85% Google, 7.9 IMDb, and 72%. That's honestly, that's like one of the better movies this year. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, it wasn't as bad as Morbius.
Oh yeah, Morbius tanked.
I mean, 65% of the users liked the movie. I liked the movie. I thought it was good. Then again, what do I know? 5.2 IMDb, 16% Rotten Tomatoes, 35% of Metacritic. Secrets of Dumbledore, 68%. Oh man, just a little bit higher than Morbius. All right, the next two movies that I thought were really good this year: Sonic 2.
Yeah, Sonic 2 was good.
81% of people, Google users liked it. 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Giggity. 6.6 on IMDb and 47% on Metacritic. Wow. And you know what the number one movie this year is.
Oh, yeah.
Top Gun. Oh, shit. Wow. That is... Wow. 96% on Google users.
Google, yeah.
97% on Rotten Tomatoes. 8.6 on IMDb. 99% on Fandango. This is...
Yeah. Top Gun fucking killed it.
Yeah. Top 3 movies for this year to me were like... Top Gun was definitely number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2 was... I feel like the Batman was number 2 and Sonic 2 was number 3.
Yeah.
See if I wouldn't mind watching Sonic again, the Batman again. I mean, it's just weird that I don't like. I'm okay not watching Love and Thunder again. Yeah, it was funny, but
I feel like I'm that way with most Marvel movies, honestly. So I'm not surprised by it. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
I think the only Marvel movies I like to see multiple times were like Winter Soldier and Endgame. That's about it for me.
Endgame?
Yeah.
Which ones would I want to watch again? I wouldn't mind watching the first Iron Man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
guess that'd be on my list as well. First Iron Man.
Yeah. Ant-Man.
Yeah,
the first one. Second one, I don't remember what happened. Yeah, second one, no, not really. I wouldn't mind watching the second one again, but
yeah, I really enjoyed the first one.
First one was really good. A lot of these movies are just like the first ones. I like to watch over and over.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind watching again. Maybe I just haven't seen. It hasn't been too long since I've seen.
that could also be it. Like it's been a minute since we've seen it.
Honestly, the only clip I like watching from Endgame is the assemble part. Other than that, I'm all right.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I like watching the visual effects on mostly everything. I'm just a visual effects guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else I'd watch again. Gosh, I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything either. But I guess to take it back to Love and Thunder. Yeah, so stopped. Yeah, so Gore brings his daughter back. Jane ends up dying. But she goes to Valhalla, so that's cool.
Yeah, that was a second after credit scene.
Yeah.
Heimdall shows up too.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I like Heimdall a lot, so it's cool to see him again. But the first one was him and Gore's daughter, right?
No, it was just one of the... Oh, wait, the first what?
Or was the after credits scene Jane going to Valhalla?
That was the second one. The first after credits was Zeus getting...
Oh, yeah, Zeus, yeah. And then him and seeing Hercules.
Yeah, That's talking to Hercules.
Yeah.
Now all the gods are probably going to be pissed at him and watching, or like trying to look for him, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in the next one. But yeah, I guess, yeah, so at the end of the movie, you see Thor with Gore's daughter. And it looks like they're helping out because they go onto a battlefield. And she's wielding Stormbreaker, and he has Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Because he promises to take care of her to Gore before he dies.
Okay.
So, I like that. That was pretty cool.
Wait a minute. This can't be the right. This can't be the right release order. No, that's not it.
For what?
I'm trying to look for the Phase 4 stuff.
Oh,
Holy
like
shit.
Like the way it got released?
No, just what they have planned after this.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just trying to figure out when another Avengers type thing would happen.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm curious as to see what. I know there might be like a Knights, Marvel Knights thing where it's got Moon Knight, Blade, the Black Knight.
They don't have that on this list yet. Okay, so
I want to say someone else is in that they've introduced. I can't remember who though.
So there were supposed to be 4 movies this year.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure one of them is not this year now.
Okay.
Looks like Captain Marvel 2 is not here. The Marvels, I think, is they changed it to, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's even on the release schedule right now. That's why I'm trying to find out like the updated list. Because all this stuff online still has
the older stuff.
The old dates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because oh wow. Black Widow was supposed to come out in May 2020.
Yeah.
February 2021 was Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think this is. Yeah, this is. Okay, what about this? Black Widow was last year, right? July with Loki.
Yeah.
And What If? Shang-Chi. Okay, Thor Love and Thunder. All right. I Am Groot animated series.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Comes out August 10th. She-Hulk comes out August 17th. Black Panther comes out Wakanda Forever November 11th.
Okay.
It says summer 2020. Well, when was Loki supposed to come back? You remember?
I don't remember at all. I don't know if they had announced a date. I know they had confirmed season 2, but I don't know if they announced a date.
Oh yeah, it just says will return in season 2. Okay, it doesn't say when. Let's see. Loki season 2 was rumored this year. Moon Girl was rumored this year. Devil Dinosaur was rumored this year. Marvel Halloween special supposed to come out this year. Guardians holiday special supposed to come out, I think, December. Yeah. Okay, the Marvels. Here we go. February 17th.
Okay.
Then Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, July. Next year. Wait, they had the dates wrong. May, Guardians Volume 3, and then July 28th is Ant-Man and Wasp.
Okay.
And then a bunch of other stuff, I guess. I'm not going to go through all of it. So are they actually making Fantastic Four? Is that official?
I don't know.
It's on
we see Mr. Fantastic now, but yeah, I don't know. They may be doing it. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Okay. Wait, what? What is September, November, March? Okay, December 20. March. Okay, these dates seem right.
Okay.
September 2022 says Secret Invasion on Disney Plus.
Huh.
Oh wait, no, these are wrong. Like, okay, Thor says May 2022. Wakanda Forever says July on this one. So Secret Invasion probably.
They could do Secret Invasion or Secret Wars or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it says Disney Plus. Ironheart. What is Ironheart? I don't even know that.
That's it's a spin-off of Iron Man, I think. Or it's supposed to be.
Okay. It was Disney Plus as well. Armor Wars. It's supposed to be in August. Ironheart was supposed to have already come out in June, so these dates are wrong. Yeah, She-Hulk was supposed to come out in February earlier this year.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff got pushed.
Miss Marvel was October of last year? Wow, okay. So they still have Marvels. Wakanda for I don't know. But it says July. It shows Fantastic Four July of next year.
Huh. Okay.
Blade was supposed to be October of next year. So I wonder if that's actually going to be Mr. Fantastic if he's actually going to be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be criminal not to because I feel like he's perfect for it.
Some will argue not, just so because of what happened in Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, I think get over
it. Yeah. I just thought it was funny. Some of the memes that came out over this so fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the memes are really good.
Marvels, okay. So this one only has the movies. Man, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. Let's see. What else did Love and Thunder? Oh yeah, we did mention Matt Damon comes back, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about Matt Damon.
That was awesome. That was great to see him again.
He was playing Loki.
Yeah, and then he comes back later to like, oh, we should have a play to help everyone calm down.
Yeah, I don't know who the other actor was. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
I don't know.
But seeing Matt Damon there was great.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the movie.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, we mentioned the after credits. Jane Goes to Valhalla. Not sure if anything's gonna come of that.
I don't know. Yeah, they actually showed the hall or whatever. Yeah. I don't know if that was.
So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I didn't know Valhalla was actual hall.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds cool to see. But
is it an actual place then? Is it not like?
Yeah. It's like I guess it's like a. How to describe it? Yeah, that's like part of it. I think like that was part of. I think it's like a whole city kind of thing.
Huh.
Just
So is it possible?
It looks like it's a whole like.
Let me look.
Giant city, maybe.
Let me just look and see if it can come into anything. I don't think it can.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do if they're gonna do anything with that.
Ooh. I don't know what Miss Marvel's gonna do with what they've introduced in that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you caught up?
Oh, it's a palace. So it's a palace.
It's a palace. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you caught up on Miss Marvel? Are you an episode behind, or?
No, I'm still an episode behind.
Okay. I guess next episode they'll introduce. You'll know what I'm talking about, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I'm probably gonna catch up tomorrow on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always curious to watch it with my parents. I don't know if I might rewatch it. It's kind of I don't know.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else that they could have introduced. See, this wasn't like Doctor Strange where they're like introducing other stuff.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they didn't really do that much in here.
No cameos really either.
Yeah,
I thought, well, like,
not really.
It would have been a good time to just have cameo in that Gods area.
Yeah.
Maybe there was. I don't know. Like maybe there was like
something.
Yeah,
maybe we missed something.
I wasn't because I remember seeing one of the Aztec gods. I think too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember. There's just so much going on in that one scene.
Yeah, it's something like you definitely go back and kind of like pause and look and then see what's up.
So would there all the Greek gods be there too, or like some of them maybe already gone? Or
I would think they would be there. Yeah.
I was wondering
because the way Zeus was acting, either that or he didn't give a shit. It didn't seem like any of the Greek gods had been killed at that point.
Yeah.
That or he just didn't care.
Yeah.
So,
well, he thought everybody was safe there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it kind of was because I guess Gord's just taking the kids and expected him to bring Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of weird that the only way to get into eternity was
through Stormbreaker.
Through Stormbreaker. Yeah. And it looks like that. Oh, maybe just any power can go into it.
I think that was the thing that Stormbreaker. It's not like if you are a god, you can. Yeah, I think if you're a god, you could wield Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing. Like, oh yeah, anyone could use its powers. Because it doesn't have the spell that Mjolnir has on it, where you get the powers of Thor. I think it's just this is just a weapon.
Only if you're
like Odin's weapon was anyone could use his staff. I think it's supposed to be similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean Loki used Odin's staff. I think Thor used it too. So I think Stormbreaker's supposed to be similar to that.
Oh, we saw a couple of Celestials.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, you see a couple of Celestials at the god, whatever they, when they're breaking out.
I'm gonna look up that. I keep calling it God City. I forget.
Yeah. Yeah, when they broke out, you see two Celestials. And in that room they're in, there's a bunch. It looks like there's a bunch of Celestial statues.
Omnipotence City. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and also the room where Eternity is, or where they access Eternity, looks like there's a bunch of celestial statues in there.
Yes.
And I think there's a statue of Galactus in there somewhere. I think it flashed up on the screen for a second, but I'm not sure.
The statue that got destroyed, was that Galactus?
No, that was a different one. I think that was the one that looked like a lot like the one that destroyed Xandar at one point with the Power Stone.
What?
Well, like in the comics, not in the. I think, or they attacked a planet with the Power Stone. It looked like that Celestial, but I wasn't sure.
That one was that one had purple eyes, or because it was purple just because of the Power Stone. I think.
Yeah. So it probably was something different, but I think the only reason I say that is because I think someone in front of me pointed and I heard Galactus. So I think
he's in there.
So whenever I noticed, whenever he said that, I looked at him. So I wasn't looking at the screen, so I couldn't verify. But I think the Galactus' statue was in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can just look up the.
Yeah, you can probably just find it. But anything else?
What was that Eternity supposed to be? Is that just a different person or a character or something?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's just a character. I think it's I'm not. I want to say it's supposed to be a like a person or a character, but I don't know if they actually talk.
Okay. It's kind of cool effect that they had, but
yeah.
So that kid that came out, her daughter, she's basically celestial now.
Yeah, I think she may have some like celestial in her, like some celestial powers.
Well, she has some kind of powers. Like,
yeah, so she has some powers now. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, because she came from eternity. He is he's in eternity is in the comics. It's just cosmic. It's this cosmic entity. But yeah.
So
he did help create. I do remember he helped create the Infinity Stones.
So
I want to say he had a physical incarnation, but I can't remember who it was.
Well, I just like the helmet looked familiar. So I say helmet. It was just a celestial being.
Yeah.
But the shape of where the head would have been looked like a helmet or something.
Yeah,
that I've seen before.
And
like
I think the helmet is supposed to be what's his name? Maybe the Living Tribunal, because I think the Living Tribunal is like a extension of eternity or something.
Oh, okay.
So that might be, you might be. It might be supposed to be like his helmet. I don't
probably
know.
Similar to Galactus, whatever Galactus wears.
Yeah, it's probably one of those because the Celestials seem to have similar, helmets
heads,
and stuff.
Yeah,
similar heads and stuff like that. So I believe you are correct, sir.
I'm not that big into like the Marvel stuff. Like,
I'm not too. I'm more DC.
I'm more into Spider-Man than anything else. But but even then, I'm really rusty on all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all we have for this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we rated a 9 out of 10 in case you skipped over the spoiler-free version.
That's compared to all Marvel movies for me.
Yeah, same here.
That's not compared to as a movie.
Yeah.
Movie standpoint.
Yeah, so I give it a 9 out of 10. You did too. I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. So if you stuck around the whole time, or if you did just skip this part, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support. You can catch us every Sunday on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor. You can also follow us on social media at NerdGet1 on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And we release all our episodes every week at 8 p.m. Where can they find you, sir?
NerdGet Recast on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube Gaming.
Yep, and then if you are listening to our podcast, be sure to rate it. Like if you're listening, I know some people listen on YouTube as well. So if you're listening to it on a podcast platform, rate us. That'll give us more discoverability. But that's all we got for you guys today. We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.